My city depended on me, that's on G.O.D. Grew up watching my mom become what daddy couldn't be. I ball like MLB, these Bottega boots ain't cheap. My car ain't got no key, I push the start to start my week. I'm in this photo, pour so photogenic. All I know is to go get it. Shoot my shot, now I ain't gon' miss it. All I know is to go get it. All my life I've been a go-getter. All I know is to go get it. Wake up in the morning, kiss my son, then go get it. Go get it. Go get it. Photo, pour so photogenic. All my life I've been a go-getter. Wake up in the morning, kiss my son, then go get it. Photo, pour so photogenic. All I know is to go get it. Shoot my shot, now I ain't gon' miss it. All I know is to go get it. All my life I've been a go-getter. All I know is to go get it. Wake up in the morning, kiss my son, then go get it. Go get it. Go get it. Photo, pour so photogenic. All my life I've been a go-getter. Wake up in the morning, kiss my son, then go get it.
The NFL on EA Sports brings us to the banks of the Ohio River and Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Green Bay Packers and the Cincinnati Bengals. We are set to go. Evan McPherson to do the honors, and we are underway from Cincinnati. Keyshawn Nixon now from his end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
Yeah, I remember my audibles.
Right to the air is Rodgers. This one swung out here to Jones. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line. From the 25, here's 2nd and 6. Throwing now is Rodgers. And Watson has it right side. Rodgers finding Watson for the Packer first.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him? Either fellow receivers or offensive linemen. That makes that play a really nice timing play. And sometimes it can break big.
God, he was wide.
Throw left side complete. That's Jones. Calling a gain of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Pass caught. It's Romeo Doubs. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 41-yard line. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 41. Rodgers to throw once more. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. The safety blitz turns out to be a great call defensively as they sack him for a loss of 9. From midfield, here's Rodgers. This is caught. It's Christian Watson. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 23. A very solid gain of 27. first down. Rodgers. He hits Dobbs on the crosser. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. It's a gain of 22 as we tick towards 2:22 on the clock. First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Rodgers going to throw.
Oh, no, Siah. If I would have picked 6 there, I'm getting off.
I think they put this defense on notice that could be a really, really frequent combination. Another shot from the 1 on second and goal. Here's Rodgers to throw. And he's got his man. Touchdown, Green Bay. It's Allen Lazard. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Packers put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. They got to love that. 9-play drive results in 6 points.
That means they're doing the dictating. That means that they've described how the game's going to go. They're playing at their tempo and their pace. If you're on the other side of the ball, if you're playing defense is not methodical. They've got to go in there and shake things up and create a little havoc.
So they went for 2 and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead.
Friendly bounce. Oh.
Yeah, that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. It'll be Mixon on the out route as the pass is caught. Despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. It looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book at him. They were there, and they tackled him for a loss.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Burrow, open receiver. That's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. They'll get 14 on that one. Good for a Bengal first down. First drive here and the first time that we've called the big tight end's name, but I can assure you this, Charles, it won't be the last.
No, it won't, because when he gets going, now it opens up opportunities on the perimeter because that'll draw the defense towards him in the middle of the field. Now your wide receivers are getting involved as this game goes on.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Well, I certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Burrow. This goes out wide from Mixon. Room here to run. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That one good for 15, and the Bengals get a first down. Well, we know he can run the football, too, but he's a good pass catcher. That's been on display here, Charles, on this opening drive.
And we certainly have seen the benefits of what he did in the offseason, which was spend more time with wide receivers, working on routes, working on cut.
And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Hayden Hurst, 48 yards. And the Bengals are an extra point away from taking the lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And they take the lead here at 7-6. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
It's over.
Nixon now from his end zone. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Rodgers now on first down. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
I'm so happy.
And they will bring it back. It's a pick six for Bengals TV.
I forgot how to play.
You can see the frustration on the sideline. Safe to say that's not how they expected this series to go. The ball only went one way, and it was backward into their own end zone.
It's all good.
I'll
suck it, man. I have your heart.
Every series with a kick, right? Punt, PAT, or a field goal. In case of a defense, they wanted in with a punt or a takeaway. And we
This
saw
dude
the
lost
takeaway
on his
right
own
there,
moves.
and it turned out to be a takeaway that turned into 6 points.
Hell yeah.
Here's McPherson now to send it away. Fielded right around the 8. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
All right.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago. They threw the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
He finds Watson. It's caught. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. That one covers 29 yards. First down. Rodgers now to throw. Open man left side. It's a tight end, Tunyon. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. From the 2 now, second and goal. Jones again. Trying to find a lane, but he finds nothing but defenders. Stop for no gain at the 2-yard line. He got maybe a half yard at most, but eventually they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
3rd and goal from the 2, and they're going with a jumbo set offensively. Dillon diving for the end zone, and he is in. Touchdown. And they would not be denied on the ground, powering it in just one play after they got stopped short.
And how about how many tight ends are on the field? Because in today's NFL, we think of the tight end more as a pass catcher. But this group, they tell you got to be able to run block to stay on this team. And they committed to it and got it done right there.
That's Rizzy special.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
Come on. Give me a bounce.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going. And right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one.
No, not again.
Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter? A nice.
He rifles one that's intercepted. And the Packers will take over here just shy of the 30.
And That's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it.
Yeah, bro,
so that's
the
a nice
Raiders
job
be
of
having
focusing on the
these
task
great
at
ass
hand
players
and coming away with the interception.
I don't get it.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers.
Mr. Rodgers.
He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
I do think it's fair to say they were caught off guard a little bit when he decided not to throw it on first down. But give them credit, they recovered in time to deny him the first down yardage. But it's only second and short. So that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. Here's Rodgers.
Oh, yeah.
Got a man. That's Lazard. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
That's
that
a bad
one goes
man.
for 30 yards. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. That play ended for a net loss by Jesse Bates. On second and 12, Rodgers. Touchdown, Packers.
I can't believe we're pro.
28 yards. And the Packers have moved out in front.
You know, this old man still has some tricks up
Crosby
his sleeve.
connects on the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
Give me a friendly bounce. Yes.
Take it in at the 3.
Yes. No. Get him.
And he'll go down at the 2-yard line. What a disaster there.
Only able to get it to the 2-yard line on his return. You're not going to make a lot of friends on your team when you only get it that far.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Get him.
And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
Final play of the half for Burrow and company. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go.
That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started. And that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty.
I'll buy something.
And before this drive could get wings, it's fourth down.
They'll throw now on the final play.
No.
And open, that's Jamar Chase complete. And he is going to have the Bengals first down as this defense cannot come up with a play that they need. In fact, they surrender a big chunk, 17 yards there on fourth down. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Bucs set to get the football first, and they trail here as we get started in the second half.
Get that shit.
Take it in at the 3.
Yeah.
And he's only going to get this to the 4-yard line.
Well, not exactly a banner return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments
So what time are we on tomorrow,
offense as they head out on the field.
Now Burrow on first down into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And the Packers are going to take possession of the football. And that one is going to sting. First play of the third quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this third quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. And you come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key.
Crucial.
To throw again on second down. Rodgers. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Von Bell. And the Bengals are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. The one side gets an interception, but their defense comes on the field and picks it right back up by getting a pick of their own.
And I think you saw the same thing that I did, Brandon. As he ran off the field after making that play, we saw his quarterback seek him out and offer a personal thank you to bail him out a little bit as the offense takes the field again.
Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at him and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all. Challenging that defense, and on that go-around, the offense won the challenge.
Oh, my side.
And he'll get this one way up, just shy of the 45-yard line. A big play that time on a catch and run, and it'll result in a fresh set of downs.
11.
First down, here's Burrow. Throwing the out route, finding Boyd for the completion. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
A couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that can really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes. They get him that time thanks to the safety blitz as he sank for a loss of 4. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack.
12. 11.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. He's going to find Taylor downfield. It's complete. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Trent Taylor, 48 yards. And the Bengals are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And we are tied at 21. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line.
God.
Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. And he'll begin the drive with a give to Jones. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down. Now Rodgers. Throw right side. This is into the hands of the tight end, Tunyon. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. 5 yards remain on second down. Now Rodgers. He's got the hook up with Dobbs. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 22-yard line. To throw, it's Rodgers. That's complete to Lazard. And they're going to be set up now with a ball at the 13-yard line.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
A field goal would get him the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on third down. They'll try and run for the first with Dillon. Yeah, boy, a good surge defensively. Able to pin on the mark, but I'm not sure he got there. Give him a yard on the play, and he's definitely short. It'll be 4th down and a few inches. On the sneak, Rodgers. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. Rodgers now on first down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. Back now in Cincinnati. All even as we get ready to start the fourth. From the 5, 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, a give to Jones. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. Rodgers going to try and throw on 3rd down.
My God.
And incomplete.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
Rodgers with a kick.
Mr.
And he'll
Rodgers.
take this one in for a Packer touchdown. Aaron Rodgers scoring on the sneak from the
Oh shit, look at the celebration.
And the Packers answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the fourth. Crosby with the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. A short kick taken at the 18. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
On 1, ready?
The Bengals drive about to get going. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the fourth quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Here we go.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Now Burrow. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Brought down by
He went back to his money play.
and it's a loss of 12.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
No way.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Some coaches like to take the shorter, more reliable yardage, and some, they like to go for the big shot. No fear in risking a deep ball there, but it wasn't enough to get them the completion.
11.
Here we go. It's Burrow on 4th down. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. Well, part of this defense now with multiple interceptions in this game, but this time they say turnabout is fair play because, remember, they had a pick 6 on the other side, and now they get a pick 6 of their own.
Yeah, they actually added to some of their nice play throughout this ball game. A good effort by them to secure another interception on this one. A better effort to take it all the way back for 6. And how about an exceptional effort to match their opposition's pick 6 from earlier in this game.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
Here we go.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. We'll see if they can band back together after the pick 6. It hurt badly, but still within striking distance. A 2-score game with a good chunk of time on the clock. Now they go play action now. Burrow. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
I'm not even sure I know who this guy is out there playing right now. This is very unlike him, one of the most accurate guys in the league. Totally off his game right now.
I don't know. I was going to ask you what you pin it on, but defensively, they've been pretty solid.
But sometimes, you know, those defenders, they get into the receivers pretty well, and if they chip away at their timing, it's going to affect what you're doing throwing the ball as well.
That was a dime.
And they work this well upfield across the 45.
11 MT.
Mixon with a first down carry. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
And that's going to be caught. T. Higgins. Touchdown.
I just got back shouldered on something vicious.
32 yards. And the Bengals have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. And Burrow's going to look to throw for it. And oh, it'll be intercepted.
He really bumped into it too.
In their two-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off, you get a chance to take it all the way back, get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case there, but that's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside. This one taken just inside the 10. They'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
I did too. I was actually going to be
ready to get their next drive underway. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all of their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, and then, by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
Boy, 30 more yards and another first down. Into the red zone, it's Rodgers.
No!
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Eli Apple. And the Bengals are right back in this football game. A seismic shift in momentum here in the fourth quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders...
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. 20, 10, 5, and all the way for a Cincinnati score. Hayden Hurst, his second touchdown of the night. And the Bengals have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the fourth. They'll look to throw.
No. Oh, sorry.
He will get into the end zone for 2. And this game now tied here in the fourth. Set to go now with the kickoff. These two teams all even again as we continue in this wild fourth quarter. Well, not one you see often there as he fails to keep it between the sidelines, and that is a penalty every time. And going to give this offense better field position.
And it's every kickoff guy's nightmare, isn't it? Because you don't see yourself doing this, and most of the time you don't. It's absolutely a miss hit, and now your team pays the price. Bad field position for your defense.
And boy, showing how tough he can be to bring down, just fighting his way forward to pick up 7 yards. Second down, another shot for Jones. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. 13 yards, first down, Packers. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2
y'all gotta watch the
remaining
national
on EA
championship game
Sports.
on Monday. Fort Worth. No, I know, Martin. You say that, but just watch, bro. Like, this game is nuts. TCU hasn't been to the Natty in, like, I don't even know.
Rodgers to throw. He's got a man complete. And it's a Packers touchdown. Romeo Doubs with his second touchdown
Lord,
of the
look at
night.
this.
And the Packers have broken our tie and have taken a fourth-quarter lead. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead now. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Fields this way up at the 17. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going.
Is J2 still there?
Coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen.
No!
When they do, and you saw the celebration.
You, sir, have the pair of the biggest nuts
Room at midfield.
I've ever seen. What the fuck is going on?
Now Burrow. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
Oh, no.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side.
Mark.
Trent Taylor, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Bengals
is not going away
from tying this game here in the final minutes.
Looks like it's that time.
Don't forget
It's the bad man Rodgers.
And partner, we've got a tie game here in the fourth. Set to go now with the kickoff. These two teams all even again as we continue in this wild fourth quarter. This one fielded at the 5. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Why is Onion still gassed? Like, what have you done?
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Well, partner, here it is. They've got the chance to win the game. You'd have to think they need to get it near the opposite 40 to have a chance to kick a game-winning field goal. We'll see what they can do.
And you're right about that, because if we look at it in macro, that's what it looks like. But I think in micro, the head coach has already asked the special teams coach, what is he feeling? What does he think? Where does he want the football? What's the yard line we have to get? And he's already relayed that to his quarterback and his offense. They know what the goal is. Now the key, can they get there?
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They'll send a receiver in motion left. To throw is Rodgers. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this fourth quarter. The slot man in motion right.
Have you got a horse? It's my type of game.
Rodgers.
No.
And this is going to be intercepted.
Bro, this dude.
And they're going to set up
burning
short at
him.
the 27-yard line. Well, these defensive coaches, they sure like what they've got in this rookie quarter. And the reasons you saw there.
Yeah, it cost him a day 2 pick, and a lot of people thought he had first-round ability. But when he was available on draft night, that was one where you didn't need the full time to make the selection. You call that pick in early, and he shows why he was so coveted with that interception there.
Throwing, Burrow. That's complete to Chase.
And
he sheds a tackle. Now he's got some space. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock.
Here we go.
To throw, Burrow. And this is going to be intercepted. Rasul Douglas picks it.
Oh, let's go.
Well, we say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the fourth quarter.
And Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras back at Tennessee. Coach made you say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win.
Yes, right there, right smack in the middle.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. And now they're going to get the timeout. So a huge play has him in field goal range with a chance to possibly send this one to OT.
Send it to OT. I'm kicking this field goal.
So the game here hangs on the right foot of Mason Crosby. And Crosby's kick is good. The veteran Mason Crosby comes through like he's done so many times before. And there'll be some happy cheeseheads tonight as the Packers have won the game. Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
Why the hell does it show Coco
after that one? Because when you have that much scoring, and it still comes down to one-possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. And in this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.
Swing again.
GG's, brother.